like a really long journey. I feel like I haven't been home in forever. So this is weird because we don't start off this way, but I really want to let you guys know, if you guys didn't see the pinned comments or the tweets that Kate's been putting out and updating you guys on me, where I've been. We've had recorded versions, like pre-recorded versions of videos that we have not dropped yet. So now we have none. So now we like literally are out. And we wanted this to be right away, right after, like, in the order of our introductions, but we're here now because I was in the hospital for 3 days, overnights, so it's kind of scary, and I want to let you guys know what happens. So there's gonna be, if you guys don't want to hear the story, if you guys are just want to see the reaction video, I'm gonna put the time right down here when the reaction actually starts, like right down here right now. But I really want to keep you guys updated. We always keep you updated on our lives, and it shows that you guys actually do care. So Saturday morning, I woke up and I was really dizzy. I don't know where, like it just happened, like out of nowhere. I thought I had to like wake up too fast or something like that, or I had vertigo. If you don't know what vertigo is, basically, I don't know, you wake up in the morning, you're dizzy and you start getting sick. And I never had it before, but that's what I thought in my head. I've heard it before. So it was way worse. Like I woke up in the morning, like opened my eyes were spinning like a slot machine. And I tell you, it was like never ever, I've never had this. I felt dizzy before, but I've never felt like my eyes like were spinning so fast that like I felt like real weird. Like I felt like I was gonna die. And I just like stumbled out of bed, ran to the bathroom, and like went everywhere. Like, you know, I don't know if I can say the word, puking everywhere. And so then I was like, told Kate didn't hear me.
Yeah, I didn't hear.
Or she probably would have been like right there right away.
Yeah.
But so then I was like, hey, we have to get, like, something's going on. Something is very, very wrong. I tried to sit down again. I was fine standing. I was a little bit dizzy. As soon as I put my head down again, I got sick again. I got like real messed up again. And I was like, something's going on. Something is really wrong. And so I went downstairs. She came with me. I'm pacing around, and like my chest, I feel like I was about to have a heart attack. And it's like, it was super scary. I don't panic a lot. I am a hypochondriac. So if you don't know what a hypochondriac is, it's somebody who actually worries way too much about the dumbest things. So you have a cut on your arm, you're like, oh no, I'm gonna bleed out, you know? But so I was really panicking, very bad. And it was actually good this time, because what happens is, you know, we were gonna sit there, relax, calm you down, everything else. You're just dizzy, you just woke up, it's just like the way you woke up maybe, I don't know, like, you know, just trying to chill out. And it was getting really bad. Like I was like, I can't even breathe, I can't breathe, we gotta get out of here, we gotta go to the hospital right now. And at the time, Zoe had to sleep over at grandma's house.
Yeah, Zoe wasn't here.
So it was just Ava, and I didn't want to rip Ava out of sleep early in the morning just to go to the hospital, you know? It's something as a parent you don't want to do, just like a kid, just rip them out of sleep and then like, all right, now we gotta go in the car and go.
Yeah.
So we did, we went, Caitlin drove. As I was getting closer, I felt like I was getting really bad. Like I felt like I was just getting spinning, shortness of breath. I felt like I was getting like hot flashes to my face. Like I felt like everything was getting like so hot. And my major concern was, I knew right away what it was. Afterwards, in my head, I thought like, this is gonna deal with my thyroid disease. I have a hypothyroidism. Some people get hyper and some people get hypo. Hyper is when everything speeds up in your heart. Like everything's just fast, rapid fast. Hypo is when everything slows down, so your whole body slows down. That's what I have. I've got diagnosed at 15 years old, 14 years old, somewhere around there. So my whole life I know I've had hypothyroidism. And so I knew I had to deal with it. I was like, this is gonna deal with my hypothyroidism. Immediately what I thought is that I was switching over from hypo to hyper.
Yeah, it's called a thyroid storm. It's
called a thyroid storm, and I've known about these terms before. Like, I know so much about my thyroid, but I was off my medicine for 4 months. 4 months. This is not really a medicine. It's almost like a hormone that I have to take because my thyroid's right here. It doesn't produce enough, so it's just a hormone, not really medicine, that produces it for you so your levels are fine. And what happened was, I knew something was happening because as I was working at work, my hand got stuck. I would like be like knocking on a door because I'm a FedEx delivery driver. So I'd be knocking on a door and my hand got stuck like this. Like this, me opening, it got stuck. And I literally had to pull my hand back to place because it cramped up so bad. and I knew something was going on. Like last week, I was like, oh my god, my numbers have to be so bad in my hypothyroidism, and I knew something was gonna happen. Like I felt it, knew it. I should have took it, and I should have like went with it and went to the hospital already. So we went there, and I was hoping it wasn't that thyroid storm, because if you switch from hypo to hyper, your body, mine is slower. So imagine me going from hypo and my heart rate is like, you know, everything is slow. So imagine going to hyper, everything speeds up. So your organs can't speed up quick enough, and it's a shutdown. It's basically a life-threatening thing. You could die from this. Like most people will die from this when they switch over. And that was my scariest moment. So I was already panicking, and now I'm panicking even more. So like I'm like, I don't want this to be a thyroid storm. This is like my nightmare. This is what like the scariest thing that like. And so we got there. I told him right away, I think I'm having a thyroid storm, and I'm scared. I'm really scared. So they brought me back right away. Like I got in the room right away, and they were like, listen, sit down. Like they did tests, they did blood work and everything else. And the same thing goes as hyperactive. So if you have a thyroid storm and hyperactive, you imagine your heart, everything is fast. So now you're dropping real low. So that's why it's so scary to be in that thyroid storm. Either way, hyper or hypo. And it's crazy to me like how fast things switched up, because you get there, they do blood work. I already knew like I'm scared about it. I know it's about my thyroid, and then they come back and they say it is about your thyroid, but since your thyroid is so low, there's something called CK levels in your body, and it's basically like a muscle. I wasn't really aware.
Yeah, a lot with his muscles.
It'll deal a lot with your muscles, so it's almost like a dehydration. So basically, I think like the water retention that you have goes right to your muscles, and then you get dehydrated.
Yeah.
So what happens is, it happens if you have a damaged injury in your body, that it's going to your body's trying to heal, or it's you having hypothyroidism. So me having hypothyroidism is the reason why I was off of medicine for 4 months. So something bad was gonna happen, and it did. My levels were 27,000 CK levels. 27,000. I did not know what that meant. A normal person is 100 to 198. 198, just 198 is high. 10,000, they admit you to a hospital. 27 into 20,000 is double that amount. You're gonna have kidney failure. So in a few days, I probably would have had kidney failure.
Yeah.
And if you have kidney failure, you're on dialysis. And literally you're like, not life's over, but like it's horrible. Like, you know, I don't know, I don't even want to think and fathom what would happen. But immediately when they said, we're gonna admit you, and I was like, admit me for really? And they're like, yeah, your levels are 27,000. I went into the hospital, my heart rate too was at a 40. That is so low. If you watch, I'm trying to explain if you don't understand, but like a heart rate at 40 is insane. 60 is where I usually am, but 60 is kind of lower.
Yeah, he's like got more of an athletic heart rate, like calm.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Yeah, because I move so much at work and everything else, and on top of that, I work out too sometimes. So it was scary to hear that admitting, because I looked at Kate and I was like, I didn't know that coming in here, I was going to be admitted to the hospital.
Yeah, and neither did my grandparents, because we dropped off Ava and they're like, oh, he's just having a panic attack. He's okay. But then, you know.
Literally immediately thought like the worst case scenario, like this is it. Like, you know, like 27,000. They brought me upstairs. I was at the hospital for these 3 nights trying to get me down, 27,000. This is the crazy thing. For Saturday, from Saturday to Sunday, I have 27,000. They filled all IVs in me. If you see, like, I don't know if you can see, guys, but like it's right. You probably can't see. It's right here. I still got like the tape marks over here. Here's all the marks that they like blood work. Even taking showers, I can't get this like goo off. If you've been in the hospital before, this goo like stays on there for like days. You can't get that. It's just like basically tape and everything. So yeah, I was in the hospital there. I went from Saturday to Sunday, 27,000 overnight. They filled about 12 liters of IV in me, which is totally insane. Like if you know what the drippage in, and they're trying to hydrate you and try to keep your body, they're trying to flush the CK levels out of me. So I would be going to the bathroom like non-stop, all night long. And it's just in the room itself. I'm not even gonna get into them. I'm just want to talk about the specifics of what happened. It was a really tight room, and I had a roommate, and he was really bad.
Yeah.
He was really, really bad. I would have to hear that all night. It was freezing in there, like really ice cold.
He was ice cold when he went in, so he was
Yeah,
He's
another
still
thing.
cold.
Yeah, another thing. If hypothyroidism, you're really cold, like your levels are cold. But I was like having like hypothermia. I was like freezing. My body was ice cold. So now I'm in a room that's ice cold. Now I gotta go to the bathroom every minute. It was a really horrible experience. But thinking about like the doctor saying that before they admit me, hey, we caught you. You're lucky. You're lucky. You're very lucky. You're at 27K. Like, you're really lucky. Like, the next few days, maybe, who knows what would have happened. So I don't know. It like literally happened at perfect timing, I guess, to catch it and go up there. But I was there and I went for Saturday 27K CK levels. The next following morning, 1.3. I dropped. That's how much I went to the bathroom. They flushed me out from 27K to 1.3. They still didn't want me to go home because my CK levels were too high. At 1,000, they said you're too high, and I was like, I was at 27. Like, exactly, you're still there. Like, you cannot go home yet. So the next morning, I was like, well, I'm definitely going back the next morning, right? The next following morning, I only moved 100.
Yeah,
which is
only 100. I was like, how did he go from 27 to 13?
The 27K to 1.3K.
Yeah.
1,000 to 1.2, and I was like, how does that happen? Like,
But
what?
they slow dripped him from the 13. He ended up overall having 20 liters of fluids.
Even doing this like video alone, like I feel kind of lightheaded. Like I'm still trying to get into this whole coming back, but so they let me come home. They feel like if I'm better here now because I take my thyroid medicine and get it in me, get everything going, and all the numbers start happening right. Everything starts being put back in place by me being on my medicine, and that's like the best case scenario. You get back on your medicine, get back on your numbers, and you're back here at home. But the thing is, I want to thank you all for like literally showing so much love to me, because I was in a really dark place, like a really dark place. Like all I could think about is like my girls and everything else. So I was in a really dark place. So when Kate shows me all these messages through like text messages and everything else, it shows me that Army, you guys are really like special, because it helps me out. I have a wife that's amazing on my side. I have my daughters at home that miss me. I can never let this happen again. So it's like a message to you guys. If there's something wrong and you know there's something wrong, don't let it like go past you. If you're on medicine, make sure you take your medicine. If it's like a life thing that you take, make sure you're taking it, because I was taking this medicine my whole life and I was off it for 4 months. Obviously something's gonna happen bad, you know? But the love that you guys showed me, like I saw the Twitter messages, I saw people sending me JIMIN,
the JIMINs. There's a lot of JIMINs that
JIMIN
made them
pictures
smile.
on Twitter and everything else. So I don't know. The love for Army that you guys have for me is so amazing. I never knew that. Like I never knew like the love was there like that. I knew it was, but like I never knew it was like on a different level. Like this is not just about watching videos and you guys watching this. This is like an actual personal family feeling that you guys were giving me and telling me to feel better, you'll get better. And I really want to, like, I don't know what to say. Like I really want to say thank you to you, because it's amazing. Like the family, I have such a big family now with you guys, and you're all on our sides, and it's amazing that you guys are all on our sides, because listen, this support that you guys gave me it helped me a lot. I actually did listen to some BTS music too. That's besides the point, but like I did listen to some BTS music in there too with these really crappy headphones that they had. But
couldn't hear those good high notes in there.
No, definitely couldn't. But I just really thank you all so much for really showing me the love and everything else, because it's like such a good supporting system. Army, I know we are Army, but I don't even want to call us reactors. Like I feel like in my head when we react to videos for you guys, I don't want to even call it reactors. I want to be called just Army watching videos. That's what I want. And you guys enjoy every single moment with us, and I really appreciate it. Like you don't understand, like I don't feel like reactors. I feel like I can tell you guys personal stuff. Yeah. She can too.
That's why I opened up through Twitter and everything, so everybody could, like, you know, you guys are family, you deserve to know these small things, you know, about his health and stuff. And
I just never knew that you guys were gonna fill it up like that. I really didn't. Like Twitter was unbelievable. The comments, pinned comments underneath, comments, unbelievable. Like prayers, everything.
DMs in our Instagram and Twitter. It was really nice.
And I don't think you know how low I was. I was so low because I couldn't see my daughters. Like that's the main thing. Like, you know, like you think in your head like you won't be home for your daughters, and like they don't really know. But the one knows. Zoe knows. So
yeah, she knows.
it's hard to think like I'm here, I'm okay, like I'll be fine, I'm gonna get through this. And like just for you seeing all these messages on Twitter saying like, get well Josh, get well Josh, get well Josh, I hope you get well, I hope you feel better, I hope this, blah blah blah, here's some pictures of Jimin and everything else. And it just really warms my heart that you guys were there for me. And thank you, Army, so much. Thank you so much for being there for me and everything else, and holding on to the videos, because I know we've been like, they're older videos.
Yeah.
But we are getting an introduction of the Rat Monster, which is RM. This Rat Monster is such an old term.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get into this reaction video now. Hopefully you guys, if you guys wanted to know and you learn more, this is a longer video. That's why I wanted to put the time down below the reaction if you guys didn't want to know this stuff before us. But everyone that stayed and listened, thank you so much. Even if you didn't, thank you so much for like being here and supporting us. Whatever you're doing, watching us, rewatch the videos with you to relive these moments, or whatever else you're doing. So thank you again from the bottom of my heart. Kate wants to thank you too, because she knows you've been thanking them.
I've been thanking you and messaging you, because it was also a hard time for me. It was more so night times. We haven't had any nights away from each other, and you know, it was just a feeling of, this is what it's gonna feel like if he weren't here anymore. You know, I was just, some days when the heart rate was so low, I was really concerned, and I'm concerned still then after that everything goes back on track, you know, when he goes back to work and everything.
I was hooked to EKGs all night, heart monitor, just to make sure like everything's fine with that. It was more so about the CK levels, really was, because I got the kidney failure. But yeah, I was in a dark place, really bad. And I just make sure you guys take your medicine. Like, make sure, even if it's like, you know, you're sick and you gotta take the flu, make sure you take the flu medicine.
Yeah.
Make sure you do all this stuff that makes your body right. Like, you know, make sure you can do whatever you can, because you only have one body, and as soon as that's gone, it's gone. So make sure. I could have prevented this by taking my medicine. You know how much the medicine costs? It costs $4. $4. That's it. The problem was me getting doctor's appointments and getting blood work done and all that. I didn't want to go through all that to get the medicine. And I thought I was okay. 15 years later, because I'm 30 years old now, so when I found out about it, I thought I'd be okay. 4 months, I'm good now. I think everything's fine. I don't know why I thought that, and it was completely wrong. So yes, I could have prevented this by just taking this tiny little pill hormone every single day of my life. That's it. Wake up in the morning, take it before I go to work, and that's it. And I've been doing it for 15 years, like, you know, for like 10 years. So I messed up, and I'm never gonna let it happen again, because I know how much family I have, and my daughters and you. I can't let you guys down. Also, I have a huge family now with you guys. So with all that being said, yeah, guys, thank you so much again. I appreciate every single moment. So now we're gonna get right to the reaction video. Hopefully it wasn't too long, but like, I just want to get it off my chest and let you guys know where I was. Some of you all wanted to know, some of you didn't know why we skipped Rat Monster RM's introduction. Yeah. This is why. So we're gonna get right into the video now. We've heard that this video has, if we saw the pinned comment, has misinformation, different kinds of things in this introduction. Yeah. So if there's anything that's misinformation,
inaccurate and stuff,
please let us know. Comments down below. We're kind of ignorant to it, so we will not know. So if we think of something different in the video, we don't know. So don't like kill us too much, because we really don't know that much. But let's get into this video, guys. You know what? Let's just start. Ready to do this? Yeah. All right, let's go, guys.
Yeah, good?
Yeah, I'm good. All right, here we go. 1, 2.
How much it makes me want to die.
Hold on a second, let me go back here. I think it was like I muted, I'm sorry, guys.
Hello everybody. Before we get into Rat Monster's story, let's all just take a moment to discuss BTS's new album and how much it makes me want to die. Holy f***. If you haven't listened to it yet, then holy Jesus, go listen to Mic Drop and Best of Me right now.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
That's like our favorite dance when Tay does that.
Alright, now let's begin. Before Rat Monster joined Big Hit, he was an underground rapper in his hometown Ilsan and went by the name Ranjanda. His
Oh.
parents really did want him to have a
I
so-called
didn't know that.
normal life and go to school and get a job. So he used to lie to his mom and tell her he was going to PC rooms when really he was going to Hongdae to rap. SMH. Sneaky boy.
Oh my god, him sneaking out.
While he was performing underground, Unstoppable's Sleepy introduced Rap Monster to his good friend who also happened to be the owner of Big Hit's managing agency. He was encouraged to try out for Big Hit's talent audition in 2010 and thankfully passed, making himself the first and only member of the group today who was in the original BTS lineup. Many of the originals either left to join other groups or decided to remain as a producer. For example, Supreme Boy.
I learned about him. Oh my god. Jail is destroying this.
Rap Monster has been in BTS since the beginning. Once BTS...
I'll pause real quick. I do want to say, like, they didn't really show and his introduction to BTS, Rap
Yeah.
Monster. They didn't
Didn't show much
Yeah, it wasn't
to him
really.
there.
So I don't know if that's a little flaw of the Squishy Min Yoongi's video because
Yeah,
they
it
didn't really
wasn't
show that at
focused
all.
on him.
At all, yeah.
Rap Monster
But it was dope,
received
very
a lot of
dope.
criticism for going from an underground rapper to a K-pop idol.
We've seen this before.
아, 그냥 방탄소년단은 사실 뭐 찍어서 말하는 거 아이돌을 부릅니다. 네, 맞습니다. 힙합이 아니다 라고 말하는 사람도 있고 네. 아이돌이 무슨 뜻이에요? 네, 사람들. 아, 누구의 여자들의 우상이 된다. 그러니까 아이돌의 뜻을 여쭤보시는 거예요. 네, 맞아요. 그게 우상인데. 제가 아이돌은 사전적으로 우상인데 아이돌이라는 건 우리나라에서는 이제 음악적인 것뿐만 아니라 산업적으로도 굉장히 복합적인 개념이잖아요. 그래서 어떤 사람들은 아이돌이라는 이 존재의
Is that why they dropped Idol?
I was gonna say,
어울릴 수 있냐?
I've seen this area millions of times.
Karma.
이러한 비판하는 시간에 대해서 어떻게 생각하세요? 이거 보통 아이돌은 이제 파장이 옷 같은 거 얘기하는 수 있어요. 사실 저희 앨범만 놓고 앨범 들어보셨는지 모르겠지만 제 앨범 자체는 굉장히 힙합이거든요. 수록곡도 좋고 스피드도 다 들어있고 또 아웃도 다 있고
힙합이 사실 음악 장르의 하나가 아니잖아요.
네.
보다 크잖아요.
네.
그럼 그냥 랩 앨범인 것 같아요. 그거는. 힙합 앨범이라기보다는 그냥 랩을 한
랩 앨범과 힙합 앨범의 차이는 뭔가요?
힙합 앨범이 더 큰 거죠. 랩보다 힙합이 크고 힙합보다 랩이 크고.
Just saying. Just putting it out there right now. Not bad.
뭐 힙합 못하는 게 굉장히 이해하고 예의 같다 이런 것도 상당히 이해를 하지만 사실 저는 진짜 둘 다 이해가 돼서 진짜 뭐 말씀드리기 전에는 정말 둘 다 이해가 돼요.
그럼 하고 싶은 게 뭐예요?
네?
하고 싶은 게 뭐예요?
여기
본인이 둘 다 이해하고
Oh, he broke that.
그만큼 이해하면은 본인이 하고 싶은 게 뭐예요? 그렇게
She gonna say he get back to get mad. I can get mad too.
하고 싶은 게 뭐예요? 왜 이걸 하고 있는 거예요?
Come on, this guy.
아이돌 때 너무 보시면 아시겠지만 뭐 레몬스도 있고 있고 예 아마 저 같은 경우 대부분 이만한 하나 올라오는 것도 있고 레몬스도 이제 이만한 하는 친구였는데
같은 경우는 많은 사람들한테 그냥 제 목소리를 들려주고 제 음악을 들려주고 싶었어요. 그 이유 중에 하나였고 이 친구도 마찬가지고 그래서
저희도 마찬가지.
그래서 그때 했던 이야기가 이제
Oh my god, I literally just want to punch the screen.
Yeah.
To prove his haters
That made me so mad.
he was still a bomb at
We've seen that before, though.
Yeah, I think the longer version.
언제나 다 남들의 몫이었고 무투명한 미래 걱정에 항상 몫이었고 요맛이 사실 선배 가수를 보면 못 믿어 했던 꾸준한 기억이 줄 말고 딱 넣어두자고 우리의 냄새가 나 이런 이 향기 잊지 말자 우리가 어디건 울기도 웃기도 많이 했지만 전부 꽤나 아름다웠어 5년 동삼촌 고마웠어.
Now for some
appreciate that
facts,
pink
of
hair.
course. Rap Monster's real name is Kim Namjoon and he was born on the 12th of September 1994. So LMAO, he's a Virgo. Namjoon has a younger sister named Kim Jong-min. He once said in a broadcast on the VM
I didn't know
that he
that.
used to hate her all the time because she wouldn't let him use the computer for too long. LMAO. I guess they're close now, but never forget.
It's cute.
There's no videos, so this is to be cute. No videos together with
In the
them.
group are
This
main
is a
rapper
cute
and
moment.
leader. He takes on both roles very well and helps BTS be the great team that they are today.
I've never heard that song before.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Let's talk about sexy brain Mon Namjoon. Namjoon has an IQ of 148.
That is insane, dude.
Oh, like he's gonna get it.
JK, like he seems so confident with that. He sounds so confident too.
아까 확실하지 않네요. 일단 C가 맞아요, 답이. 근데 왜 C냐면 우선 A는 벽이 있기 때문에 나머지 세 명에서는 알 수 없기 때문에 일단 맞출 수가 없어요. 그래서 그리고 B도 앞에 벽이 있기 때문에 뒤를 못 보니까 절대 못 보죠. 다른 사람 못 보니까. 그러니까 A, B 제외하고 C인 이유는 제 생각에 일단 C는 아까 호비가 말한 것처럼 B가 흰색인 거 알고 있어요. 그렇죠. 근데 어떻게 자기가 검은색인 걸 알게 되냐면 D가 만약에 C가 흰색이었잖아요, 그죠? 그러면 D는 검은색일 거 아니에요, 그죠? 근데 D가 검은색이고 C가 흰색이면 D가 맞췄겠죠, 먼저 문제를. 앞에 두 개가 흰색.
I'm lost. Just reading. I'm lost.
검은색인다고 맞췄을 거 아니에요. 근데 아마 D가 망설이는 걸 보고 D도 흰색이구나 생각을 하고 좀 시간이 지났고요. 저 검은색입니다라고 하고 C가 나와요.
He got all that from looking at it in a second. Yes.
He's shown his knowledge skills in many problematic men episodes.
있잖아요. 맞아요. 이거를 세로로 보면 비빔밥이죠. 네? 이렇게 90도 풀어보죠. 이렇게. 그러네. 비빔밥.
Gotta look at it
This
vertically,
one
like
running
you
man
said.
clip where they talked about it for like 2 minutes, but it still counts.
He's
Just
smart.
know that this man is smart as
And look at his.
영어로 자기소개 한번 해봐요. Brandon. Yes, sir. Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's part of his habit.
and always
Yes,
tells
sir.
the
That's
story
proper.
of how he bought
I like
a pair
that.
of sunglasses and broke them in the same day. This earned him the nickname God of Destruction.
Oh. Uh-oh. Be careful of hot things.
Oh yeah, you got burnt bad.
한마디 해주세요.
아 진짜 무슨 파이어맨인 줄 알았다니까. 갑자기 손이 막 여기까지 와 그러니까 깜짝 놀랐어.
Jin is freaking out.
빨리 잔소리 해주세요. 잔소리.
아니 불은 위험한 거야. 원치시대. 불은 굉장히 위험한 거야. 불을 조심해야 돼.
He's saying Jin's saying that his fire's so bad, but there's always fire in the background in like the MVs, and he's always up front. You know what I'm saying? That's funny.
I'll tell you a story. I got this really good sunglasses in Los Angeles. I tried to wear it.
Wow, yeah, the broken sunglasses.
I just wasted my $20, I think. Yeah.
I think we see this before.
Perfect. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, we actually did that. We reacted to that video.
Yeah.
Fluent in English, and when they won their BDMA's award, he gave their acceptance speech in English, and he just never forgets to include us international fans in Just Oof My Heart.
Aww.
Let's fly with our beautiful wings in 2017 as well. BTS love armies as always. Thank you very much. Sister.
Aww.
Wow.
Just a random one, but Namjoon has dimples and they're so cute. And like, hell yes baby, show off that dimple. LMAO, sorry that was weird. Okay, Namjoon has this weird obsession with Converse, and thinks it's such a turn on when girls wear it Converse. This bitch even wrote a song about it. LMAO, not even gonna lie, I bought my red Converse because of this.
Oh my goodness.
He has this cute thing that he does on their Twitter account, where he posts his outfits of the day and tags it as Kim Daly. It just lets us see his sense of style. And let me tell
Yeah, he's got good swag.
sometimes it sure is
Getting down on the
interesting.
ground, getting that
Namjoon
perfect
really
pic.
likes a cuckout character rhyme. He has so many f***ing plushies in his room like Jesus. He looks all tough, but really this boy is just a little cutie.
And he loves collecting things, right?
Yeah. I'm a collector, Kim.
Namjoon is good friends with GOT7's Jackson. Or at least Jackson really likes Namjoon and loves to cling on to him.
할 게 있어요. 진짜 할 게 있는지. 여기서 고백해야 돼. 그냥 나 안 만나고 싶어.
아니 얘는 맨날 학교 하지 말래요. 그거 아무것도 하지 말고 그냥 시켜서 그냥 웬만하고 아이니즈에서 이거 하는 문제가 있었는데 그거 안 놀려. 내가 이거 잭슨 내가 이거 너도 나 이거
Onto his relationships with the other members. Jin. Okay, let's begin. This is one of the biggest ships in the fandom, otherwise known as Namjoon. People ship these two together hard, and see them as kind of the mom and dad of the group. Probably one of the least problematic ships out there.
So I know that they don't like, Jin does not like being called mom at all. So we didn't know that when we first like reacting to these videos, and you guys let us know because like you guys are always there for us and always let us know like what not to do, like, you know, and like he does not like being called it.
No.
Yeah.
너 여기 가면 셋인데.
아니 그거
저도 맛있냐고 물어봐 주세요. 정말 맛있습니다. 어디 탄다고요? GS25.
진짜 멋있다. 말도 안 돼. 저희 당근 별로 안 좋아하는데 인정입니다. 인정!
Oh, they do have a great friendship.
Namjoon
do.
and Suga work together often and write a lot of songs together.
That was after that
and honestly,
speech.
that's such a like bro relationship.
Oh
You
my
feel?
God, I would lose
I'll
it.
never forget about the log where Suga is trying to speak and Namjoon is just being such a nuisance in the background. And
That was
Suga
on one of
ends
our
the log
videos.
So he can be
Oh my God.
조용히 해봐 좀 하고 그만해 나 분직자고 나 죽는데 지금 나오고 있는 이 비트는 커먼의 셀러브레이터 스토어를 우리들이 지금 하고 있는 고를 독자가 나옵니다 나중에 보면 1분 넘어가고 있다 2분 내로 찍어야 되는데 굉장히 방해를 하고 있다 지금 이 비트는 커먼의 셀러브레이트 우리가 독자가 하고 있는 비트이다 빠르게 간단해 그만해 2013년 2월 17일 슈가의 천국 끝
Aw, I like this smile.
새로운 카니버스의 디자이너가
He just keeps going through it.
This is so funny. He's just really trying to totally ignore him for the background.
내게 동창장치가 있어요.
J-Hope. Ah yes, these two. They recently shared a moment together during Bon Voyage Season 2, where Rap Monster revealed that he is envious of how hard-working J-Hope is and that he wishes he had his determination when it comes to writing songs and dancing. They don't share a lot of on-screen moments, but are still very close.
혹시 나의 음식은 먹었어요? 너무 맛있겠는데?
J-Ho is, I love J-Ho.
오는 게 너 뭐 먹을래? 어? 커피 가져가냐? 아니, 뭘 먹여줘야 돼? 뭘 먹여줘야 돼? 건강에 좋은 웰빙이 좋지 않을까? 웰빙? 진짜 뭔가 진짜? 커피도 좋은데? 아 또
Jimin. Namjoon once said that even though he's a man, he still finds Jimin extremely sexy. I feel like Namjoon views Jimin as his little kid who he always has to look after but also finds him extremely adorable. I don't know. They're a rare duo, but a cute one when they share
I feel like
moments.
카드 드릴게요.
I feel like as a man you can say something's attractive. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
자기 보시면 아 진짜
They're all attractive. You know, they're all good-looking guys.
아니야. 아니 근데 진짜 옆에서 보고 있으면
V and Namjoon are roommates and I think that allows them to be comfortable around each other. Namjoon gives V a lot of confidence and advice and just tries his best to be a leader and guide in the right direction.
먼저 우리 태우이 B 이렇게 반말로 하면 돼. 넌 누구니? 저는 B입니다.
Jungkook. Namjoon described Jungkook as a moody teen overflowing with passion who doesn't like to share his clothes. Jungkook has said countless times that Namjoon inspires him so much, and I think Namjoon appreciates that a lot because it reassures him that
See,
he's
all
doing a
like
good
love
job
each other
being
so
a leader.
much.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
That's
I
what
love
this
that.
precious boy deserves.
That's a good photo, I like that.
Yeah.
So what have we learned today, ladies and gentlemen? That Kim Namjoon is a hard-working man who puts all his time and effort into writing and producing music for us. And we should always thank him for his hard work. Please don't sleep on this man. He deserves so much love, oh my god. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. And I may see you next week for our Sunshines episode.
멋있는 말 혼자 있기 없기. 어?
그 맨 마지막에 여러분 사랑해요 한 번만 더 보여주세요.
나도 보고 싶다. 나도 앞에서 볼래.
나도 이런 거 한번 구경하자.
So like, I thought this video was pretty cool. Like, but the only thing is like, she didn't talk about. I don't know when this time came out. But
Yeah.
They didn't talk about Mono's album.
Oh yeah, that wasn't on there.
Myself, my mic and stay
He was going too hard. Yeah. I was too turned up. It wasn't you, because you taught me to turn up.
I told you to turn up.
Got a band-aid on his face.
Yeah, so literally, I thought the video was good, but like, I wish she would have said something. I don't know when the time came out, I'm not sure. But the Mono mixtape, which is amazing.
Yeah.
And I wish that was kind of incorporated. If it wasn't the time period, I don't know what time period, excuse me, I don't know what time period it was.
Yeah.
That would have been cool to put in there, because that Mono album tells you so much passion and tells so much of a story behind him. Like,
Yeah.
you know, so I'm curious of when that actually was. So I don't know when that happened, so.
I know we saw like a lot of cute moments of his in here, but I know that he's like famous for a lot of his speeches and stuff.
Yeah, oh yeah,
And
yeah.
we didn't get to hear like much of
speeches,
like
yes.
all the speeches. I want to still listen to all of them, but we didn't get to hear much of all of his famous speeches.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
There was nothing with his sister, so they shared a cute moment.
Yeah, yep.
But there was also like not a lot from his performances either.
Yeah,
Like,
it's kind of weird.
seeing
Yeah,
it more focused on him.
it's more so just his personality, stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, like, I know that there was a lot of ships in here, but I think like that's not like a big problem. Like, I would like it to be more focused on just him and everything about him because it's his intro.
Yeah.
But with the intros and stuff, all I see it as is that they're all really close. They're like brothers, you know?
100%. Like I have 3 brothers, so when I was younger, it seemed like, you know, I would go in my brother's rooms. I would sleep at the end of their bed, you know,
Yeah.
and everything else. We would hug because we're brothers and everything else. So they really are a brotherhood. Like, that's what they really are. And it may seem romantically, but it's not. It actually is romantic. It is love. You know,
Yeah.
it's love for each other, and it shows like that. And I think people kind of take it out of context a little bit, but it's really just a lot of love that they show affection to each other.
Yeah.
You know, it shouldn't be taken the other way. You know, so I understand if you guys were a little bit worried about that, of us watching shit videos and everything else. But it's really a nice connection, because like I said, my brothers, I wish I could be a little bit more connected like I used to when I was younger. We're all getting older now, so it's kind of like we don't have time to, like, you know, be able to come over, hang out, and everything else. And we all have kids, so it's kind of different. But yeah, I mean, like you said before, more speeches. Or like
More speeches, yeah. We don't know the time frame on this video, but like we said with the Mono album, like more of his music and stuff like that. Just more like focused on
more
him.
of a music background. I wish we had a little bit more. We learned a lot about like some music background, but I wish there was a little bit more of that. This video, I guess if there was anything I could say bad about it, I love Squishy Min Yoongi, so there's nothing about Squishy Min Yoongi because I love her videos a lot. But like, if it was a little bit more focused on him.
Yeah,
I feel like
he's my bias, so
yeah.
I think that's why I know we said in just a future, like past video, maybe 3 back, that we determined like I'm an OT7, and I totally agree, and a lot of you guys agreed, which I love that you guys saw that in me too. But I have been focused on him since like the beginning, so more on him would have been great to see.
Yeah, and like maybe like a little bit more like fan cams on him.
Yeah.
Instead of like the whole group. I know the whole group matters, but like this is an intro to RM. So
And like
I
more
love-
of like his dancing and stuff. I really like a lot of his dancing videos when he has like the glasses and the overalls and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I know.
I feel like, and I just feel like the leadership. They showed some like leaderships into the introduction video.
Yeah.
But I wish there would have been like more, because there's so much more where he would bring them up. You know, you go ahead,
Yes.
you talk, not me. He would like tell him when
In
to
all
go,
the
lead them.
interviews,
Lead the interviews. Like that's all over the place. You see so
Yeah.
many times he did that. I always like to see more of that. But other than that, the video is good. I like the video. Like I said, Squishy Min Yoongi makes great videos. Very, very good quality. And like sometimes like there's like funny moments that a lot of times there's funny moments that like we can just laugh at.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think it was pretty good. I mean, I guess besides those points that we just said,
Yeah.
we literally listed off a lot, and we're like,
Yeah,
So,
no,
but
it was a lot, but it was a little. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But
it takes a
we
lot of time to
enjoyed
make these videos. It does.
We're getting to all the other intros that are more up to date.
Yep.
This was our last one.
In a few days, we're gonna like kind of throw some in here, and then we're gonna get started with those,
Yeah.
the Gartisons and everything else. So, yeah, that's it.
Uh-huh.
And thank you all so much for watching this video with us. Also, if you watched and listened to like what happened, and you like listened to me talk and everything, I appreciate it. Like I feel like I can always talk to you guys no matter what, and you guys will always be there for me, and I appreciate it again. I cannot say how much Army you guys are truly, truly family, and it's truly, truly amazing that you will be there for me and you no matter what. And just so much love. It's amazing, guys. Thank you so much. And thank you for the support again as I was in the hospital. Have a good day or night wherever you are. And remember to tell your mothers,
Your fathers,
your sisters,
your brothers,
and your friends about us.
because we're just an ordinary family
Doing family things.
behind the camera. Peace.
I will make you smile forever, but it's not loving each other tonight.